Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get jank. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, it's been a minute. I can't say I really vlogged since Hawaii. I'm really just backed up. I'm determined to like still get my content out, but I'm backed up. And I feel like I keep picking up the camera, but I'm not editing and getting my content out. And I don't like that space that I've been in. So I kind of stopped picking up the camera when I got back from Hawaii. I've also been like really tired, like just really tired. Our business has been so busy lately till it's been like hard to keep up with everything. Better yet, edit. The editing is, I guess they riding bikes. Like I was saying, it's been hard to keep up with everything, especially the editing portion. It's just been kind of difficult. I was gonna edit on my flight to Hawaii, but y'all, I had stayed up 24 hours prior to leaving for Hawaii, so I was exhausted, and I pretty much slept majority of the flight there, and even coming back, I slept. So yeah, your girl been sleepy, but the grind never stops. I'm still vlogging, and you getting things a little delayed, but you're gonna get my content, period. I need to find, like, I have a pair of comfortable shoes, but they're like a nudie color. Like, they're like a, I'll show you. I need something that I can do a lot of walking in and be comfortable. And these are what I have that I know I can probably be comfortable in. They're actually an old H&M shoe. But they're really comfortable. So I think I'm gonna like pack these to wear these. If you don't know, I'm getting ready to take a trip. I'll tell you more about that. But I think I'm gonna pack these to wear them as an option. But it's such a unique color. Like, it's a neutral, so it's not really a neutral or a unique color. But I don't know if I'm gonna want to wear something where I have to wear this color shoe. So I didn't plan on spending any money today. I wanted today to be a non-spending money day, because I actually did a little spending on yesterday. Just bought a couple things for some home updates, and I'll show you that stuff too, because I really haven't. I showed you the things me and my mom did when she was here for Mother's Day, but I haven't really chatted with you about like the different things that I've done since she's left. Well, I haven't done much since she's left. Let me take that back. I actually picked up a few things yesterday that I need to hang up. So I'll talk about that with you on today. That's the goal. I do need to edit a vlog though. So I'm trying to figure out, like, am I gonna really like vlog and hang things, or am I gonna sit down and edit my vlog? Balance. I gotta find it, y'all. I don't know where it's at, and I just haven't really known how to find it. It's like you gotta create content to edit content, but then you gotta actually edit the content that you create. Neither here nor there. But I do need a comfortable pair of shoes, and I don't know if I'm really gonna have much time throughout the week to try to go find something. So I think I'm gonna just run to Ross real quick and see if I see a comfortable, thick sole shoe. That's my preference. Something that I can walk in and be comfortable in, because I'm about to be doing a lot of walking next weekend, and I don't want my feet to be uncomfortable. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna run out. Plus, I haven't talked to you much about her. She not looking too good. Like, she's kind of brown on the tips. Thing is when I got Ma'am, I was afraid about her, because I just know certain plants have G-nets, and I think that this is one of them that tends to have like the little G-nets. I don't have an over infestation of them, but I also stopped watering her, so she's dying. So what I want to do is I want to go see if I can find a plant spray for the bugs. but also a misting bottle so that I can water her and not always have to go to the roots before putting her outside. Because what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna do the nets. But she not feeling too well, and it's because of parent neglect. I've been neglecting her because I read that the water had something to do with the G-Nats, so I kind of stopped watering her. I was watering her very well at first, and I slowed down when I started seeing the little G-Nats. Go to Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the two. I think Home Depot is what I'm gonna go to, and I need to go to Ross. I want to do my home updates. So maybe I'll do that afterwards when I get back. But I gotta get a run on it, or I'm not gonna probably do my home updates. Well, I actually figure I'll go ahead and show you some of the updates since I'm gonna be heading out and the lighting is probably not gonna be as great when I get back home. So this is just some of the things that I've done. I purchased that from Home Goods for $7.99. It actually came with a mirror in it, but I put my mom in it, so it doesn't have any glass. But I think it looks really good on my mantle, if I might say so myself. I just purchased this from Home Goods. Little stand, I think was like $12.99. The plant cost more than what I wanted, but I liked the texture and I liked the colors. So these pictures I just purchased yesterday from Ross, and I need to hang them. The thing me and my mom discussed is that she feels like I'm gonna need, and she's right, I'm gonna need to ultimately move the center photo so that it's an even amount of space on both sides. I just don't know if I have that in me. I don't know if I have all of that in me. I think it's hard enough to level photos. So me and my mom struggled to get the center one straight. So doing it alone, I don't really know. But I do want to get the side ones up. So I was thinking maybe I'll try. It just would look more perfected if the center one was moved over so that there was an equal amount of space on both sides of the side photos. I think that was a good deal. $20 for two. I plan on hanging that here. This is still like one of my favorite corners. I really love this little spot. This is one of my favorite corners. I am going to put Charles and Monica in that frame. I just got that. Just got the balls for $15 from Home Goods. I got the little plant from Big Lots. I think I told you that already. The bowl came from Goodwill. I just set that in it to get a little wood aspect down there. And I set the candle over there, so. One of my favorite spots as well. Overall, I like the vibe that I'm starting to get. I'm really feeling the vibes. Yes. Okay, so we had to change the plans. I'm actually gonna go ahead and walk. I'm gonna walk to see if I can find some comfy shoes. Since shopping centers are conveniently located to where I am, I'm just gonna walk. I actually walked to the mall to meet my friend the other day, and it was fast. It was nice. And it leaves me not as guilty when I don't work out.
Starts as my snipers hit their marks and your guards fall down from a rifle to the heart like clap, clap. let them fall slow. I know you had your fears, you can let them all go. And most women are motivated, so I act accordingly. But this is so refreshing that it means a little more to me. Dedicating time when I really can't afford to be. I'll provide protection if you open up the door for me. Couple stares, couple texts, couple dates, couple I think that we're ready, couple I think we should wait. Are we acting like a couple? I'm just trying to get it straight, cause I'm over here convinced that it's too early for mistakes. And then
Ooh, you had to change up the game. Oh, the weather is not the same.
I'm back at the house, and yeah, I did more than what I planned on doing. I ended up getting some shoes, but I also stopped by TJ Maxx, and I'm getting a fragrance and some sunnies. But the fragrance was just a personal buy, and the sunnies are more of a business buy because I don't have any black sunglasses, and I have brown, I have gold, I have like a gray, I have a couple colors, but I don't have black. I'm hungry. Oh wait, I forgot. On my way home, I stopped by Target and got some sour cream because I'm gonna make some stuffed peppers for dinner. These are the shoes. They're just like some little cheap soda sandals. It's the look I was going for though, and they were only $15. So yeah, I ended up going to, when I went to TJ Maxx, well, really my reason for going to TJ Maxx was to see if I seen another version of this shoe, but a better brand, like a better quality, but the same style. And they had some MIA versions in there, but something about them I just didn't like them as much. So I was just like, for the price, I actually like these, so I just figured I would just go ahead and stick with these. Oh, these are actually a 9. I can show you, they actually have a 6 sticker in it. But they can't be a 9 because they're not that big on my feet. So maybe that's why they put a 6 in it. It is a little, yeah, it's not big at all. Like, I don't know, this ain't no real 9. Anybody who wear a 9, their feet will be hanging off. I do feel like the leather is loose around the top of my feet. I almost wish it were snugger. But if it were snugger, after a lot of walking, it might become uncomfortable. I'm also flying Spirit. I don't care what nobody say. Sometimes Spirit just makes sense. And for this trip that I'm taking, it just made sense because it's such a short in and out trip. And I was like, I don't have to fight with them about luggage. I can do a personal bag. I'm really just gonna have 2 lightweight outfits. The shoes on my feet and probably another pair of shoes in my bag. And that's about it. Some leggings and activewear for traveling. And that's about it. So I figured this would work out. Spirit would work out. I was kind of like on my flow where I was like, I don't want to do Spirit no more. Because I did Spirit a lot when I first moved to LA. Because when you live this far, sometimes you really do need the cheapest route. And Spirit was like it for me back in the day. So I flew it a lot. But I got to a point where I didn't want to fly it no more. But I'm flying it. These are the sunnies. I showed y'all in the store. Cute little sunnies. So yeah, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to hang these pictures. I don't know if I'm going to get to the ones in the dining room, but we'll see. Let's see if my meat is thawed. Do I feel like stuffing peppers though? Not really. Oh, this is the scent. I showed y'all in the store too. It's actually just an oil. And I'm usually not like a florally, like super florally girl. But I really like this. And it could be a combination of, let me show you another scent. I seen influencer post about it. The girls are on TikTok talking about it a lot. Me personally, I wasn't on TikTok when I seen it. I was on Instagram, but I seen a girl talk about the Ajwad Latifa, and this is the bottle. It's probably Stephanie. Let's put money on it. I told you. Pippi. I'm gonna call her back. Anywho, I'm a Virgo. Us Virgos do that a lot, so don't feel bothered by it. I'm gonna call her back. So it was only like $19 on Amazon, and it's very warm. I almost would describe it as spicy, but it's really just like a high intense vanilla that I'm picking up on. I typically don't like vanilla, but it's not like, I feel like it's not like cake vanilla or like icing vanilla. It's not like edible vanilla. I like it. It's different for me. Yeah, if you actually just want somebody to properly describe it to you, just go on TikTok and put in the name. And there'll be a lot of girlies who are perfume connoisseurs that can like describe the notes to you. Basically what I was trying to say is that it's very warm scent. The floral oil is really light and it's really soft and it goes well with that scent. I got those two. And yeah, let's try to do this photo. I'm not really like a photo hanger. Like I don't usually do this. Like, I know I'm grown and I know I'm an old lady, but I'm not too grown to admit that I usually wait and let my mom hang all my decor. I just feel like I need somebody else around. Tell me if it's level, tell me if it look right. Go up, go down. I don't got nobody. So, it makes me like not want to do this. Because my mom just left, I'd be dang on if I wait till she come back. Sour cream away. Lord, this stuff not even thawed out. I might be eating some else tonight. I might have to make peppers tomorrow. Okay. Like, why they put the sticker on the front of the photo? I'm gonna have to take my Google on out. Well, where is that even at? Nobody got time for this. Next time I go in the store and they got a sticker on the front, I'm gonna ask them for a discount before I buy it. Cause I'm gonna say, y'all know what I gotta do to get this off? Alright. Lord, I'm gonna have to use my vlog as a, I'm gonna have to see if it makes sense. Hold on. Okay, so I literally had to look back to see if that was okay. And it is. Let's see. I made a mark. Lord, why don't I see the mark no more? Let's see. Let's see how this look, y'all. Luckily it's one nail, so I could fix it. I feel like it could probably be over a little bit. Or do it look right? It don't look bad. What is it given? Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. It's fine, it's fine. Over top. Okay. All right. Let's try to make a mess. Cause I know I ain't doing it. Okay. She wanted to come over. What does it look like, fam? Do it look a mess? It's not bad. Look at it. Move it that way. I think it's good. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, people, you seen that meme where they be like, where's like the 30 plus people, 40 and up crowd, like where they at? Home, doing what I'm doing, making a space feel and look how they want it to look. Like, this is what we do for fun. A day party is cute, but ain't nothing like a glass of little something and a cute house. Okay. Do it look right? It look right. It look right. It look okay. Let me call my mammy. Wish my mammy was here. She's not gonna be able to tell if it's straight though. Because
Hey. Oh,
you like it?
that shit is coming out of her element.
I
Looks
was
amazing.
I was struggling. It looks great.
I think so. It looks nice.
It look a little tilted, but I don't think it's like that noticeable.
Oh Lord, here we go with the Christmas.
Child, I can't be fixing stuff by myself. I mean, it is one little nail, so luckily if I just want to like tilt it, I can. But it's fine.
It looks pretty.
I feel like it's a decent amount of space in between it.
It looks complete.
Now I'm scared to do that one.
Oh Lord. Well, don't think about it tonight.
Yeah.
But too soon. But too soon. You gotta do it in part.
Right? I can't. That's gonna get me stressed out.
It's good. Even though sitting there next to it still look hurt.
It's gonna look so nice when it's up, but I gotta get it up. What's driving me crazy is I know what you're saying, and that's what I'm gonna want to do, and I can't do it by myself.
Yeah. We went through a lot for it.
Yeah, we struggled to get that centered.
Scooch it over more in the center, but like you said, we were trying to get the center with the open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a challenge.
so should I just hang it the best I know how, and then when you come, you'll shift it? Why are you laughing?
Because I think you're crazy to be talking about that tonight. We can talk about that another day.
So don't try to hang it tonight?
No, I said leave it alone.
Okay.
You accomplished one hurdle.
Yay!
That looks amazing sitting there though. Look at that.
I was vlogging. My vlog was helping me. Great.
You're using the whole camera, girl.
Yeah, well, I was vlogging. Say hey, Mom.
Hi.
Oh, I flipped you around. You couldn't see the
So
camera.
you're vlogging, you were showing them you trying to get it up.
Now say hey, Mom. Yeah.
Hi. You're looking at me. The moms do tiny.
So yeah, I had it rolling while I was trying to do it, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to turn y'all off so I could like see what that looked like, cause I had it like up there, and then I made a mark, and then I came down and looked at the video, and I was like, okay, I guess it's alright. I gotta stop looking at it, cause the more I look at it, I'm just like,
I know. It makes it so we're just too picky.
but it looks good, like, so whatever.
It looks amazing. Look at that.
Oh yay, I did it.
She accomplished that.
Hey y'all. Here, y'all sliding, y'all see? I'm gonna just let you slide. Hello, you guys. It's been a couple days. I took my trip that I told y'all about, and I just got home. I got home Sunday. It was nice. Summary. I surprised my dad for Father's Day. I planned a weekend in DC. I had planned on vlogging. That's why I didn't really tell y'all what I was doing. Cause I was gonna bring you along with me. But I actually decided not to vlog because it was just a lot. I was the overseer of the trip, the planner of everything, right down to what we ate when we ate. So it was like really demanding. And so I brought my camera with me places, but I never turned you on. It was a lot, but it was a success. What I will do is I will do like a little recap, my little reel that I created from the weekend. I'll put that at the end of the video. So you can see how it went. It was great. We literally like surprised him. He had no idea he was going anywhere. Basically, I had my mom pack him a bag, a weekend bag, secretly, whenever he wasn't home or when he wasn't around. And she packed him some stuff and stashed it in his truck. And yeah, I actually put this idea together the week before Father's Day. I talked about it with her over Mother's Day, but I didn't make any moves because I've been so busy. And then she had hit me up like, hey, if we're gonna do it, we need to like start planning. So the week before Father's Day, I literally put it all together. But yeah, she packed him a weekend bag, told him not to make any plans because because my sister and her were gonna like celebrate him that weekend. I think she told him Friday that they were gonna ride out for dinner or something. Didn't say where, for what, who. I think she just said her and my sister. And they all packed bags and put it in the car. When my sister got there the day before, and she put her bag in the car before she came in the house. The next day, they just got dressed and they left out the house looking like they were gonna go grab dinner. Because everything that was needed, right down to his sleep apnea machine, was put in the trunk of the car. He had no idea. My sister woke up early that morning and gassed up because it was his truck, so they had to make sure the car had gas. Because if they had to stop for gas, he would have been like, where we going? They got on the road, started driving, and didn't stop until they got to the hotel that we booked. And when he got to the hotel, he still wasn't sure. I don't think he realized it was a hotel because they pulled right up to ballet. So he might have thought they were there for a dinner or lunch. So he could have thought they were having lunch or dinner. They just put up to ballet. He was like, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'm gonna go in this restaurant and use the bathroom while we wait for them to park the car. So when he did that, it assisted in the process because my mom was able to come in. I was able to get the information for the car. They were even able to bring his luggage in without him seeing the luggage being brought in. My niece was there with me. I came in Thursday. I stayed the night in Maryland with my friend Monica. Me and her went to a happy hour, just caught up. She showed me her new in-home living facilities. That's just the backtrack. On my way to DC on Friday, I came in a day early so that I could basically make it to DC before they did. So that I could be the surprise as soon as he got there. So I actually got my niece and brought her with me as well. We just caught a train from Maryland to DC, 20 minutes long. After we got there, we called an Uber to the hotel and we just waited in the lobby. I couldn't check in early like I wanted to. I wanted to check in and then bring him up to the hotel room and we'd be in a room. But we had to do it in the lobby because they didn't have any early check-ins. Whatever. We checked in. Well, I didn't check in. We just waited. He came out the bathroom from the restaurant. The restaurant was attached to the hotel. So he came out the bathroom for the restaurant from the restaurant entrance. And my mom waited at the car and they walked around in the building. I still don't think he knew where he was at until he walked in and realized he was in a hotel lobby. And then he was just like following behind my mom and he came around the corner and me and my niece were sitting there. And I was like, surprise. I didn't say surprise, but I just recorded him. And then he seen my niece first and he was just like, my grandbaby. He didn't say anything about me. And I was just standing there holding my camera like, okay. And my mom was like, is that the only person you see? And then he screamed. He screamed so loud, I was like, I thought the people was gonna put us out. Seriously. And then my brother actually was out there for his girlfriend's son's graduation party. He used to live in Pennsylvania and he graduated from an online program. So he actually went home for a party in Pennsylvania. So my brother went for the party and he was out there a couple days prior to, so he canceled his flight back to Denver and stayed through Saturday. He wasn't able to stay through Sunday, but he did stay through Saturday. He left Saturday afternoon. So it was nice having him around for Friday. It just overall was a really good get together, you guys. My brother, my sister, both my parents and my niece, we all haven't been together as a whole since probably like 2019. We've been together in segments. We haven't been together and they haven't seen my niece since it's been almost 2 years now and they haven't seen my niece. So it was actually amazing. And I decided, like I said, I had the camera with me, but I just decided to live in the moment. I haven't came to the vlog and talk, but like on a personal note, like my dad has been having some health complications, but it's been for years now. He's had some kidney failure. And we kind of around COVID like got a hold of his diet and just were like making diet changes so that he didn't have to get on dialysis. But he has been like not as faithful with his diet and what he should and shouldn't have. My dad can't have a lot of common things like potatoes. He can't have tomatoes. He can't have oranges. He can't have processed meat. He can't have pork, beef. He can't have oh God, he can't have so much stuff because it's like a potassium thing and also phosphorus thing. I think phosphorus is something that isn't like processed things. The sodium levels, a whole bunch of things, and he has a lot of dietary restrictions on him. And I think that sometimes he just be over it, and sometimes he just be trying to like do his own thing. He tries to like operate within his diet restraints, but secretly have different things that he's not supposed to have, that he knows he's not supposed to have. He's not supposed to have dairy, not even like almonds or nuts. He's supposed to have coconut milk, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? And I think sometimes he gets a little overwhelmed with his restrictions, and he bucks the system. And it always shows in his numbers. It always shows in his numbers. So for about 4 years, we've been able to kind of like, you know, maintain the diet and keep him off of dialysis. But the doctor, the last time he went in, his numbers were all over the place. And come to find out, he's been like partaking and eating in a lot of different things that he shouldn't have. So yeah, they want to go ahead and get him started on dialysis. And his procedure is going to be like before the month is out, to go ahead and get the port placed in him so that he can get started. It's going to be a home dialysis, so thank God for that, so that it can be like flexible and it's not as severe as the in facility dialysis. But with such a big change coming, it was very important for me to get the family together. Like, I just really wanted to get the family together just so that we could be with him before that took place, because it's going to be kind of like a little bit of a life-altering circumstance. We will no longer be able to just move as freely without making considerations of a lot of different things. Although it's home dialysis, there's a whole machinery that has to be used, and like, you know, so planning in advance and booking a machine to be at his destination is going to have to be, you know, thought out and planned so much more in the future. And so I just wanted to be able to take a moment and just enjoy a piece of randomness, something that we may not any longer be able to partake in. Being random is just going to take a lot more out of us after he starts dialysis. So yeah, you guys, I've been pretty bummed about it. I haven't talked to the vlog about it, but that is something that I have been thinking about and dealing with in my personal life. But I know he's gonna be okay, and I know God got him. So I just wanted the family to come together, only because life is short and you just never know how somebody's gonna react to something, or, you know, I just wanted to spend time with them. So I'm so glad that we pulled it off. It was like nostalgic. Like, we were all in one hotel room, and I wouldn't have planned it any other way. I know everybody's like, oh, I'm grown, I need my own space, and, you know, I don't want to share no bathrooms and all of that, because after being older and on your own for so long, you know, we get in habits of having our own ways of living. And I get that, and I do have my own ways of living and my own preferences, but y'all, I would not have traded all being cramped up in one hotel room for the world. For the world. My mom brought an air mattress so my brother could be at the foot of our bed, and me and my sister and my niece were in one bed and my parents were in another bed. And y'all, it just reminded me of my childhood, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was annoying because, you know, people passing gas, and you're like, who was that? Who did that? This is nasty. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, who in the bathroom next? It was funny, but it wasn't no drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually maneuvered around each other perfectly fine. We got in and out of the door to the places where we need to be on time and within a timely frame. Within a timely time frame. So that was interesting, and it was great. It was just short, sweet, and great. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there was some drama that took place the first day that we got there. Nothing to do with family, but it was actually with me. I got everybody to bring either cream white or cream and blue, and the plan was to take family photos. We haven't had a family photo together in like years. I mean, to be honest, my niece wasn't even 1, and my niece is about to be 12. And that picture is blurry, and it was just like a photo somebody took at my mom's 50th birthday party. We haven't like really taken photos together, so I thought it would be really cute to take photos. And since my brother was only going to be able to be with us on Friday, I figured we would do it after surprising him. So as soon as we checked in, we went upstairs and we started to like change and get dressed and do our makeup and our hair. And it only took us like an hour and 20 minutes to get ourselves together. My brother got there, he hopped in his outfit, we got an Uber, we went to a park, we took photos, we laughed, we joked, we had such a good time. Y'all, we left to go have dinner, and we're gonna go to like Illegal's Seafood, and the Uber ride my sister had picked was for like somewhere that was like far out and not where I had pointed her out to go. Somewhere that was like 2.5 miles away, and we ended up driving kind of far out just for him to drop us off at a location that was not the restaurant, right? So we got out the car and we're like, what the heck? And then we were like, okay, screw it, let's go back towards the park and just go eat somewhere around there. We think it's illegal that way. So while we're trying to get a car to do that, I stop and I look around and I did not have my purse. And so I was like, did I leave it in the Uber? But I didn't recall leaving it in the Uber. We got an XL Uber. And so me, my niece, and my sister were in the back. I sat in the middle, and then when the car stopped for us to get out, I got out, and then both of them got out behind me. So if I had left my purse behind, one of them would have seen it. So I truly did not remember having it in the Uber. My sister kept calling the Uber. Uber driver was like, oh, I'm in a store. It took about 30 minutes to even get back with us to say he didn't see it in the car. And so my brother had already booked the Uber to go back to the park, so that while we were trying to wait to hear from the Uber driver, he was just gonna go back to the park and look and see if he's seen it there. And y'all, I'm hysterical, I'm crying, because I'm also carrying a lot of weight of this trip for my family. It was something that was special and dear to my heart, despite whether everyone and my siblings were financially comfortable with doing it. I wanted to make sure it took place. So I was holding down a lot of expenses. So in my mind, I'm like, if I don't have my purse, I can't pay for this, I can't pay for that. I can't, like, you know, the parking for the car, my dad's car, that's on my credit card for the hotel. Like, it was just so much stuff going through my brain, and I was panicking. I started crying. My niece was consoling me and telling me it's gonna be okay. My parents were saying it's all right, it's okay, God got you, God got you. We're gonna go get your bag. You know, God's got you. It's okay, kid. The devil's just trying to take away from our family time, and it's okay. But yeah, we spent literally about an hour and a half dealing with this. We get to the park, and yeah, we did not see my purse on the bench. I broke down. I started panicking. And as soon as we walked up to the park, we seen a homeless guy walking by. So in my mind, I'm like, my purse has been out here every bit of 45 to an hour. So if that was just one homeless person walking by within that first 5 seconds of us getting there, how many people have walked past and seen my purse? And y'all, we asked the officer. She's called on her walkie-talkie. Nobody had anything. She said, but they'll keep us posted. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I felt like all hope was lost. I kept walking around to see if somebody had stashed the purse, but took everything in it, and I didn't see the purse. And then an officer on a bike rode up, and he said, are you guys looking for a purse? And I was like, yes. He said, we might have it. It sounds like what you described. We had a couple that actually just dropped it off to us a moment ago. And I was like, okay. And so I started walking towards this officer. They pointed at me. They were like, just meet at that light. The officer walk up. So I seen the officer. I started like hustling over there. And as soon as I started hustling, I seen my purse. And I was like, oh my God, I was so grateful. And then I just got it. And I was like, okay, let's see what has been taken, if anything. And y'all, the only thing that was moved was my earpods were removed from the purse and stuck in the back. But they really were, I don't think it was ran through. Like, my purse wasn't ran through at all. The couple that actually found it, they were on bikes, and they rode over with the officer to let me know that they actually grabbed it, because they seen it sitting on a bench, and they brought it to the officer. So it worked out. I haven't had any reason to believe that there's any fraudulent transactions or activity has taken place. They seem like some really good people. I even tried to give them $70. Like, I didn't have any cash on me, but my niece had a 50 and my dad had a 20. And at first I was gonna just I told my niece to give me the 50. I'll give that back to her. And then I told my dad to give me the 20. He was just like, you don't gotta keep that much. And I was like, no. Like, the contents within my bag are worth so much more that I will give $100 if I had to, because that was just a great gesture. And I'm just grateful that I had good people that came in contact with my purse. You know, I really didn't, after when I went through, my ear pods were in there and my cards were in like a certain section where I keep a lot of receipts. So because I had to, like, I know I have to dig for my cards and they were in that specific spot, I didn't even fear that they had bumped into the cards that I had like funds on to get to. It just God truly looked out for me, and he just wanted me to trust him in the midst of chaos, and for me to not believe that the weekend was going to be ruined. I did start to feel like the weekend was being ruined, and it was like because of me, and it was annoying because I'm the one that planned it. But I kept apologizing to my parents the whole time we were looking, and I was crying, and they were just like, Kia, stop apologizing. It's not your fault. It's just, it could be anybody. You have a lot in your hands. I had my camera, I had my jean jacket. I just had a lot of stuff going on, y'all. And so originally I had called my friend Monica because we're on like the Amex cards together. So I had to call her and tell her like, hey, can you cancel the Amex card, the platinum card? And then she was just like, okay. And she got the phone. I was able to call her back as soon as I got it. And I was like, I got it. Everything's fine. A couple found it. And she said, friend? And I said, yes. And she was like, slow down. And I was like, okay. And it's just like, she knew how important the weekend was for me, and she knows that I'm the planner in the family, and so she knew that I was just panicking and just moving too fast, you know. And it might seem small to some, but y'all, like, the weekend could have just went so left if I didn't get my wallet. Like, I would have probably ended up spending my Saturday, instead of enjoying the museum with my dad, I probably would have woke up and tried to hustle to the DMV in Northern Virginia to get another driver's license or a temporary driver's license. I don't know. I wouldn't have had any type of funds on me. Like, it just could have been so bad. It could have been so bad. So I'm just so grateful that God turned that around that fast, and just showed me yet again who he is and to trust him. So yeah, y'all, that was hectic. Not to add, after that we went and we had dinner at the harbor, and we had a delicious dinner at the Farmers and Bakers Fish and Seafood or something like that. And then afterwards we get to the hotel. Me and my brother go to get the air mattress for him. I actually requested for the car to be valeted, and when it didn't come to the front, my brother ended up checking in, and he ended up saying, Kia, they down there can't get dad's car started. Y'all, my dad don't have no hoopty. He got a really nice Lincoln, like, and it was perfectly fine getting all the way there to DC with no issues. And they talked like it was so dead that even when they put the jumper machine on it, it wouldn't even spark or anything. Nothing lit up. So my brother ended up having to call AAA. I hated to go tell my dad that was taking place, but I was like, I need to go break the news to him. I don't want to ruin his time, but I got to do it. So I went upstairs and I told him. My dad was sitting on the edge of bed, chewing gum, watching a movie. We were literally talking about the matter, and he was just dead off watching TV, popping gum. And I looked at him and I was like, Daddy, you're not even paying attention. He said, I really don't care. And that made me feel good. That made me feel good that he was so happy about what was taking place with the family that he did not care that the car wasn't starting. He knew it was going to be taken care of. And so he's just like, we ain't driving nowhere while we out here. I'm not worried about it. And he did it. My dad put his sleep app machine on, put his PJs on. He got in the bed, y'all. His car still wasn't jumped up, and he was in the bed. My brother ended up making sure that it, AAA came, that it got started. We sat in the car for a little bit. We took a spin around just to let it like build up some energy, and parked it. And that was it. It never did that again. On Sunday, we got the car out of LA, and I drove around. They drove all the way back home. No issues. Now, he will be going to get his car checked out and his alternator looked at to make sure that something isn't going wrong with it. But y'all, I feel like it was yet another thing to take away from the family time. It was important. The devil knew how important it was to me. You know what I'm saying? And so he was just trying everything up his sleeve just to try to like make things not as smooth, or to make us feel like it wasn't going to be a good weekend. But yeah, it was an amazing weekend. It wasn't just good, it was amazing. Okay. And yeah, I'm happy. It was great. I even had issues when it was time to come home. My train got delayed almost 2 hours, almost made me miss my flight from BWI. I got to the airport anyway. I made my flight anyway. I got back to LA early, got to my car early because I parked it in the garage. It was amazing. I was able to cover everything that I needed to cover, I wanted to cover. Even the entire time I was there, the money that I was spending, he was replenishing it. The entire time that I was there, he was replenishing it. There was not one day that I spent money that I didn't make it back within that day. So I even thank God for that. I didn't come home feeling depleted, you know? It was just great. That's it. I just want to give you a recap of my trip. Overall, it was amazing. And I'm sorry I didn't turn you guys on, but yeah, I just felt I felt like it was important just to have some personal family time. My family is hilarious, and I know you guys would enjoy the time with us, but because we don't spend a lot of time with each other, I felt like it was important that it is important that I do just season a moment of the time that we do have. So I'm sorry, but not sorry, actually. But I hope you enjoyed the recap at the end.
My granddaughter. That's the only person they see. Kia!
Daddy.
Kia! Oh, God. You.
How you didn't notice me? Hey, Pop.
Hey, boo.
Going home, Daddy. We got your luggage, your sleep bag. You're not going to be preaching on Sunday.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas best I put my heart on this, heart on this, cause I can't breathe. I'ma put my heart on this, heart on this, getting the best of me. While in the cell with Lil Joaquin, after I slapped him, I had told him, I don't know how you get down with them clowns, but I'm a soldier. No one could understand, I had way too much aggression that built over the years from my abandoned adolescence. See, I done been lied to, backstabbed and heartbroken. I wanted to cry, but I was too afraid to open. Praying one day I'll find a peace of mind by the ocean. I